We have a treat in store for you today. We are doing 4 legs through Southeast Alaska. Kind of down in the bowels of the airport here. Just got our paperwork and we are on our way. Let's do it. All right, everyone. Well, here we are, Seattle Airport, up at the North Terminal. We're getting ready to do a southeast trip. And so when we say southeast, what we're talking about is the southeast coast of the state of Alaska. This is the kind of flying that is unique to our airline. Today we're doing what's called the Milk Run. It's a 4-leg day. We're going to start here in Seattle. We're going to go to Ketchikan, Sitka, Juneau, end up in Anchorage tonight, layover in Anchorage. Tomorrow will be Anchorage, Cordova, Yakutat, Juneau, Seattle. So 8 legs over the next 2 days. It's going to be a fun time. I'll kind of walk you through each of those cities as we get there, some of the unique things. Juneau, the state capital, is a really interesting airport to fly into. And a lot of unique things that we have to do as pilots there to make sure that we operate safely into and out of Juneau. So I'll show you one of the resources that we have here when we're flying up into Southeast Alaska. If we zoom out here, we can see we've got the entire southeast coast of Alaska here that we're going to be flying through. We've got Seattle right about here and Anchorage up here, and so we're going to be hitting airports here. We've got Ketchikan, Sitka, Juneau, and up to Anchorage. Scrolling here on Ketchikan, what's nice about this is that we can bring up each of the different weather cams that we have to look at here. You have a clear day reference to see what it looks like on a clear day, and this is the current weather there. So you can see right now in Ketchikan, it's really pretty. And we're looking at the airport here. It looks to be a beautiful afternoon there. Looks like there's a little bit of wind, but not much. So our approach brings us down this channel here. And you got to be careful because coming out this departure, there's a lot of float plane activity. So you got to have your heads up, make sure that you're keeping your eyes out for the approach there to the southeast. It's supposed to be a spectacular 2 days of flying in southeast, beautiful sun. So we'll show you the tools that we use to kind of get ready for a southeast flight. We'll jump out into the airplane, brief it up, and we'll take you to Ketchikan. So here we go. The Southeast Alaska Panhandle covers an area about 500 miles long, from the U.S.-Canada border in the south to just north of Yakutat. Except for the 3 towns of Haines, Skagway, and Hyder, there are no roads into Southeast Alaska. Most visitors travel through the region by either cruise ship or air travel. The Southeast trip is commonly referred to as the Milk Run, as we bring in goods and services to over 73,000 people. Southeast is known for the incredible views, amazing glaciers, and sometimes interesting weather that spins in off the Gulf of Alaska. We got James over there as well. We're doing a Southeast trip, so I'm really excited to show everyone, because the airports that we're going to, there's no roads into, it's only airplanes or ships. So let's show you what we're doing today. All right, so we'll show you our clearance here. Cleared to PAKT, that's Ketchikan as filed. Climb via to maintain 7,000. Expecting 36,000, 15 minutes, departure 20.4, squawk 6612. If we go into our VNAV pages, we'll see what speeds were planned out. So we're going up to 36,000. Speed limit is 250 knots below 10,000 feet, and then we'll accelerate to 306 knots to transition to 0.78 Mach. That's 78% the speed of sound. We're going to cruise at 0.78, and we're going to descend at 0.78, transition to 280 knots again. So you've got some turbulence offshore here. Our route of flight looks real smooth all the way up. We can come over here and we'll pull up the precipitation. Some rain showers down here in the Seattle area, but otherwise, pretty good flight. Weather up there in Ketchikan. James, there's going to be no excuse. Winds 338, clear skies, VFR.
I can come up with an excuse between now and then.
You know, southeast weather can be extremely challenging. It's a day like this, beautiful sunny skies, we'll take it up all day long. So coming out of here, we're going to go off the Bangor 9, which is going to take us down south. Then we'll make the right-hand turn, keep us below all of those arrivals coming into Seattle, and then that right turn up north and on our way. So we'll make a PA once the folks are all boarded. Let them know what we're doing. We've got 4 legs today. James is going to take the first one. I'm going to go to Sitka. He's going to take us to Juneau, and then I'll take us to Anchorage. Get in about midnight. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon right now. So make that PA and we'll get going. Welcome to, as you can see on the sign, Ketchikan International Airport. I don't know if it gets any prettier than that.
Perfect day.
I mean, normally it's snow and rain and wind. Perfect.
Perfect.
You did an awesome job. You hand flew from 14,000 feet down, working on the hand flying skills. Love that. Here we are, beautiful Ketchikan. Let's show you what we did here. Enter Canadian airspace here, and then back into US airspace here, into Ketchikan. We got a little mirror here, and that shows us where we are. So now what?
Popcorn.
Popcorn! Popcorn time! Captain buys popcorn for the crew. People may wonder, what's the popcorn? It's like, well, you're gonna figure it out. They serve their popcorn with something special here. Do you always take it with that extra special thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the magic. It'll change your life.
That's right. That's right. Ketchikan popcorn will change your life. So we'll get all that stuff done, paperwork it up, do it again.
It's beautiful, man. This is the stuff dreams are made of.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll go walk around and
yeah, enjoy some of that. You should put on some sunscreen before you go do your walk around. See if I can connect up there. So I'm gonna close this while I do this. All right, popcorn time.
all right.
Popcorn run. Got an order for 4 of them. How many people do you think buy popcorn? How many crews buy popcorn of all of our flights?
I would say over 90%.
He said all of them.
Yeah.
every pilot, every flight, they go in and they buy popcorn. Oh yeah, let's see it. So what makes Ketchikan popcorn so good? First of all, this place is special for me because my very first flight at Alaska Airlines was a Seattle Ketchikan leg.
Oh.
It was, yep. So the captain bought popcorn on that one. Here it is.
Popcorn.
Yep.
And the special sauce. Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
Try
Don't forget the jalapeno onto your popcorn. Some people dump them in. Some people just scoop the jalapenos into your mouth. Are you a dumper or a scooper?
No, I'm a popcorn jalapeno.
Do you put the lime packets on the popcorn?
Lime
or is that a
packets?
flight attendant thing?
No, I didn't know about that trick.
Wait, what is this? Look at this. Is some popcorn etiquette now.
Jalapeno lime. That works.
So you sprinkle this on the popcorn too?
Yeah.
Okay. True lime. Pick it up at an Alaska flight near you, serving Ketchikan International. So we're gonna blast out of here, go to my favorite airport probably in our whole system, Sitka, Alaska. Stunning. Let's show you what we're doing.
Alaska 67 clearance.
Go ahead.
Alaska 67 ATC clears Alaska 67 from the Ketchikan Airport to the Sitka Airport via the Udine 3 departure, flips transition as filed, climb and maintain 7,000, squawk 5117, hold for release, Anchorage Center 118.5.
All right, Alaska 67 is cleared to Ketchikan via the Udine 3, flips transition, then as filed, climb maintain 7,000, squawk 5117, hold for release with Anchorage Center on 18.5.
Alaska 67, readback is correct. Contact Ketchikan Radio on 123.6 for traffic advisories, and you'll get your release on that frequency. Have a nice day.
You do the same.
Nice. So we have our clearance, but we're not released yet. So when we'll finish up the rest of our duties, get everyone buttoned up, and then when we start to push back from here, she'll call center, get our release. Because this is a one-in, one-out airport. All these airports that we're going to today, up and down the southeast coast, with the exception of Anchorage, obviously, is a one IFR plane in at a time. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Postcard airport,
Yeah.
postcard city,
Yeah.
postcard town.
Postcard
Do you know,
day.
I've got a fun fact for you, ready?
Yeah.
Sitka is the largest city in the United States in terms of land mass size.
Oh.
Welcome to the biggest city in the United States.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I think that was quite possibly the most beautiful flight I've ever flown.
It was amazing.
Right? Beautiful, tall mountain range, islands, the ocean, the sun,
Yeah.
the scenery.
Yeah.
Got to do some hand flying.
Awesome.
Well,
Popcorn time.
popcorn time. I haven't even touched my popcorn yet. I may do a walk around too. I mean, you can do one too, but
Yeah, I'll do it, but yeah.
but this is just about as pretty as it gets. All right, let's go outside, do a little walk around, and then you're gonna take us to Juneau. Temperature check. Oh yeah,
Short sleeve weather.
yeah. Tank top weather. Someone made a comment on one of the YouTube videos that their dad opened up the Sitka station here.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. If you want to go somewhere in Alaska to see what natural beauty is, like we were saying, it looked like it was fake when we were flying in. It looked like we were looking out the front windscreen and it was a green screen of majestic mountains,
Yeah.
beautiful ocean, sun setting,
Superimposed.
superimposed. But not
Very
superimposed,
nice.
real life.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sitka, Alaska. My most favorite layover, of course, because of great hiking. Got to be a little careful of bears in the springtime when they're out, but otherwise it's just you get the flat water, you get the giant mountains. It really is an incredible airport. So I'm going to take you, if you're a pilot, you want to come fly, this is the place to fly into. So let's go take a peek at it. So pilot report, popcorn and lime.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It definitely is a game changer. So you got a little bit of limey, a little bit salty, a little bit of jalapeno in there. Forget about it. Flight attendants, thank you for the lime popcorn. This guy's gonna take us over to Juneau. Juneau's the capital of Alaska. There was a time when they talked about changing it to Anchorage. It was such a hard airport to get into. And then it was Alaska pilots that built up the RMP system that allows us to serve Juneau in really bad weather. Normally, before we had those RMP approaches, if you get down to 1,200 feet and 3 miles visibility, if you didn't have the airport in sight, you were headed to your alternate. Because of that, there's a couple extra things we have to do for Juneau. We have to check what's called the JAWS, Juneau Area Wind System, which is checks various wind readouts and can predict really bad turbulence. So when those readings are showing that the turbulence is bad, we don't do those types of approaches. So there are still some cases where we can't go into Juneau, but it's very, very rare now. So just like in Ketchikan, we got to pick up our clearance, get released, and then bug out over to Juneau. Quick flight, 25 minutes. We're going to go up to 16,000 feet, spend just a couple minutes in cruise, and right back down. fly down the Gastineau Channel, runway 26. Start clearance, we'll make a PA, say goodbye to you, and we'll say hello in Juneau. So Juneau, let me show you how we check the jaws. So when you fly down the Gastineau Channel, we want to make sure that there's no turbulence. And so one of the ways we do that here, we have this special tab called Juneau Jaws. So we request that data. Today it's not really a factor, we're not going down the channel, we're just going to depart out to the west off of runway 26. But if we were, we would pull this, and it looks like this. So it gives us each of the reporting segments, and if there was an alert, it would give it to us here. But because it's blank, we don't have an alert there. So another way we can check it is Juneau Airport Wind System. Juneau Airport Wind System, jobs observations. You come down here and you see green. That's good. If it's moderate, this will be yellow. If it's severe, it'll be red. And so we have restrictions when certain segments start reporting red. So when certain areas of the Juneau area are reporting severe, it's going to limit what we can do, whether it's an approach for runway 26 down the channel or an approach to runway 8 that the missed approach would take us out the channel. So, but when it's all green, green is good, green we just go. We are Juneau to Anchorage, and we'll pull up, see if there's any turbulence plots along the way there. No, it is a beautiful day. So our route of flight will take us from Juneau, Alatty, along this is the Gulf of Alaska here, over Johnstone, Whitty, Gale, and the arrival into Anchorage. The weather in Anchorage right now is few clouds at 6,500 feet. Winds are mostly calm, temperature of 50 degrees. So, I mean, if there's any day to fly Southeast Alaska, you just saw a picture-perfect day. From Juneau, we're going to sign out, get our clearance, and head out of here. Scale 1 to 10. How was that? This day is the best day of flying I think that I've ever had. It was just
so pretty.
Yeah, beautiful day of flying. We'll do a little temperature check here. Oh yeah, it's nice. So that's a Southeast trip, and thanks for flying with us today. That sounded stupid. Cordova, Yakutat, Juneau, Seattle tomorrow. So signing out from Anchorage. Thanks for flying with us. We'll see you next time.